40. I told you guys, 40 days, 40 nights. This is biblical over here. It just will not stop raining. And anything that can get me down, this is the thing that gets me down, is bad weather. It makes me bummed out. So, well, enough of that though. You know what? I'm going to do this because I need a different backdrop because I don't like this crappy rain. So 1 second, let me fix this.
Hi.
It's a real downer for me. Yeah, this is better for me. Done. Hey, Jessica girl, how you doing? So I have to get some blue skies behind me so I can at least look at that. The bad weather here really makes me down and out. So it's raining again. And the weather, it looks like it keeps building up and exploding into more rain and more rain and more rain and more rain. It won't stop raining. Rain, that's what's up. Lots and lots and lots of rain. It just won't stop. And it gets me down. I'll be honest with you, it just really gets me down. I'm doing okay besides that. That's why I went with the green screen today. I can't deal with the bad weather. I know some of y'all don't like it. I personally do. Because I'd rather look at palm trees and blue skies than doom and gloom like it is outside right now. I mean, it's coming down in buckets again, and I get tired of seeing the rain. It's actually driving me today, though. The baby's in playful mood right now. Sorry you're feeling down. Yeah, it's just the rain. I'll be okay. It kind of locks us into the house too. You know, it's a lot harder to travel around because there's flood warnings constantly. If the rain gets heavy, then we don't want to be out in it because of flooding. It floods here really easy. So we have to be cognizant of what's going on, you know, with the red alerts and stuff like that. When you hear red alert, you don't want to be out because they stop servicing you coming with the cars and stuff, you know. Like the grab car and stuff, they won't pick you up. Tomorrow I get to go around my new school and check out my locker and get my picture taken. No, that's nice. That's the first step. You'll do okay. You'll like it. You'll probably make a lot of friends. You know. I remember going to school. You know, I always get anxiety when I went to school, especially when I had to change schools. And I had to change schools a lot when I was a kid. Thank you, Idle Mom. Aman, where are you from? I am in the Philippines right now, but I'm from the United States. Aman. I came from Colorado, USA. Please like and subscribe. Double tap the screen. Give me a like for here. It's an open chat. We talk about pretty much anything on here. Nice. You're super cool. Thank you. Where are you from, Aman? Where are you from? Maldives. Okay. Okay. I've heard of Maldives. I suppose do you guys got a lot of rain down there right now too? I don't know exactly where you are at, where you're located, or are you in sunshiny days right now? I like the sun. And I miss the sun so badly right now. Angeline, no. I heard you over there. My kid's getting into stuff. You should visit our one day of Fuvamala? Fuvamala? What is that? Aman, what is that? Is that some kind of festival? I've heard of the Maldives. I heard it's really nice down there. Huh?
Maldives? What's in there?
Huh?
What's in Maldives?
It's beaches, I think. My country, okay. Fuvamala, is that's your country? It's in the Maldives. So what is it, an island? I'll have to check it out. It sends. Okay, okay. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I love to see places, new places. That one you see behind me, that's Palawan. That's Palawan El Nido in the Philippines. Baby Jen Smith. How are you doing, baby Jen Smith? Please like, please subscribe. My name is Todd. It's Island Dad Channel. How are you doing today? How you doing, baby Jen Smith? What can I call you? I love the Philippines. Philippines are very nice. I don't like it so much when it's like this though because of the rain. It's raining. It won't stop raining. Somebody needs to turn off the faucet because the rain won't stop. Please like and subscribe, guys. I'm building my channel. I'm almost to 3,000.
Can you mute it first?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Okay, here's my baby. My country is also rainy. It's very rainy right now. We have a monsoon going on. I'm subscribed, you, and like, thank you very much.
In Maldives too, it's raining.
Huh?
In Maldives.
Yeah, it says it's raining in Maldives too.
Where is that, Asia?
Where's Maldives at? Which ocean are you in? We're here by the South China Sea. You're in the Indian Ocean. Okay. That's what I thought. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I like to see Maldives. I heard it's got beautiful beaches there. Yeah, I think so. I think it's expensive to get there. Your baby is so cute. Yeah, this is my little Angeline. This is my little daughter. She's a year old. She just turned a year old a couple weeks ago. Huh? Sure.
I'm not smiling to you. I'm smiling to Daddy.
But I'm originally from Colorado. I've been here in the Philippines for a year and a half. I started my YouTube back in September last year, so I'm almost a year. over the year, I've only missed about probably about a couple months of lives, just because I got sick for a little bit, and I couldn't do it.
What's your opinion on the YouTube update?
Huh?
What's your opinion with that?
My update on YouTube.
What's your opinion with that, with their update on the requirements that you need to reach?
Have you guys looked at that yet? About the YouTube updates that they're going to be requiring people to get a lot more watch hours, a lot more short views. It's kind of crappy for them to do that, I think, because everybody is doing this, and now they're raising the bar for everybody. That's my opinion. YouTube's making it harder for everybody, especially for small content creators. I'm already monetized, but it's going to make people after me a little bit harder to get monetized, which I don't think that's cool. I think they should have left it alone. I don't know why they would do something like that. But it's their business. They can do what they want. They're requiring us to work harder, I mean, I don't mind going out and doing content. Doing content's kind of fun, We like to go sit at the mall and do video lives at the mall. And we like to. Eventually, we plan to move to Palawan, so we can do more like beach content and stuff like that too. So I am looking forward to that kind of stuff, but the requirements are making it really hard for a lot of new people getting into it. That's just my opinion. We just got that notice a couple days ago. An update on the YouTube for streamers. For people that are doing content. That's just my thoughts, My wife was asking me to ask everybody out there that's on here, what's your thoughts on that? So who's on here right now? I got 3. It shows 3 on here. Who's still on here right now? Again, it's 1:28 in the afternoon here in Metro Manila, Philippines. I'm in Caloocan. I'm from America. I'm from Colorado, USA. I've been here for a year and a half.
The good thing in rainy days, Mommy.
Huh?
You can sleep well in rainy days. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I guess that's about it. I noticed that's what Bama said the other day, that he's been taking a lot of naps. I don't mind the rain. I just don't want too much of it. After a couple days, it needs to stop and clear off. Let us have a breather. Give us a nice sunny day too.
It's straight 1 week.
Well, that's what this is turning out to be.
How many days now? 4?
This is day 4. And I can say, I don't like it. I don't like the rain. It's too much rain. I get bummed out by it too, So please please subscribe. No. Stop grabbing that stuff. I know you cry like that all the time. It doesn't affect me anymore. I don't even feel bad. I'm sorry, I just don't even feel bad for you anymore.
It's not good to get on the line.
That crying, to me, that crying is fake crying.
Do you think it's fake?
Hey, man, how you doing? My baby's over here give me fake cries because she wants something and I won't let her have it. It doesn't work on me anymore. You ever hear there's a story about the boy that cried wolf. So the boy they had wolves in the out in the woods, and he wanted to see if everybody would come if he cried wolf to come protect him, and he'd say wolf, 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 and everybody come to help him. And he says, oh, I was just kidding. What's your favorite food? Probably Mediterranean or Middle Eastern food. I love Italian food especially, but I love a lot of Mediterranean, like Lebanese food too, like lamb and stuff. Well, anyways, going back to my story, the boy would cry wolf, wolf, and everybody come running to him, and then everybody says, oh, I was just kidding, I was just kidding, and so everybody go back home, and the boy wanted to see if they'd come again, so he cried wolf, wolf, wolf. They all came again. And after that, they were starting to get kind of mad because he was just testing them. Mine is Bulldog Ramen. Okay, I've never heard of Bulldog Ramen. I know ramen is. I like spicy food though. Sounds good. Ramen's like noodles, right? Well, anyways, that boy would cry wolf. He did it a couple more times. And finally, the wolf really came into the town. Huh? And that kid would call wolf again, and what happens? Nobody came, and guess what happened to the kid? The wolf ate the kid. So your fake cries don't affect me anymore. Don't you go over there. So ramen. Yeah, I can't have spicy food right now because of some of my medical conditions. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that you subbed. Like I said, I'm trying to get. I need about 60 more people to get the 3K subs. So I need to. I'm working hard to get that in the next 2 or 3 weeks. I gotta really work hard to get it, and then I'll have 3K subs for the first year. Then I got a lot of goals for next year. I got to get to 1 million views by next year, which I should be able to get that. I'm already on my way to getting that. I'm at 500K right now. We're already over that. So we've been putting out a lot of content again. Are you having a live tomorrow? I have a live every day. Sometimes 2 lives a day. And I stay on for quite a while usually too. I gotta start waking up so I can do lives earlier, but today was not a good day for that. Trying to get different time zones around the world. See, right now it is evening in most of the U.S. except for the West Coast. There might be some West Coast people on here. Online right now. But I'm trying to build my channel. But I moved to the Philippines. I'm retired here. I'm retiring here. I'm married. I got a wife and daughter. This is what I do for my I'm gonna do this to supplement my income as soon as I get my pension coming in. So I do a lot of lives. I do a lot of stuff like that. What's the most famous car in your country? I like sports cars. What's the most famous car? Oh, there's three major brands of cars in the U.S. that people buy. It's either Ford, GM, or Chrysler, and they all have different badges too. So Ford owns things like Mazda and Lincoln. GM owns Chevrolet, uh, GMC. There's a couple other ones. And then Chrysler owns Dodge. So they're probably the most popular. I'm a truck guy. I like trucks. I do like sports cars. They're nice, but they don't serve my purpose for things that I do. So I'd rather have like a truck or some kind of off-road vehicle, like a Jeep. That's what I prefer. I've only had one sports car my whole life. I had a Mustang for a short time when I was young. But I found out early you can't make money with a sports car. You can make money with a truck. So that's why I always bought trucks. One second, guys. I gotta get my medication and then I'll be right back. I gotta take my medicine this morning. Well, it's actually this afternoon right now. Looks like the clouds are breaking up a little bit. That helps my brain. What's your favorite car? For sports cars, what's your favorite sports car? I do have favorite sports cars though. One second, guys. No. No. Okay, let me see here. I gotta get all this out of her way because she goes after my stuff. So what's your favorite sports car, Aman? I think my new favorite sports car American made is probably a Corvette. I like the way the Corvette looks now. I used to not be a big Corvette fan, but I kind of like them now. And I got a couple other reasons. They're probably like petty reasons why I like it over a Mustang now, but those Mustangs remind me of certain people. So. There we go, that's good. Take my pills. That's done. I would say probably in my country, the most famous sports car in my country probably would be a Corvette. But there's a lot of them, you know, because sports cars, like there's Mustangs, there's just a lot of different kinds there. So it's kind of hard to say what would be the most famous. There's Camaros. There's Chargers, stuff like that, you know. Angeline, get out of there. Get out of there. Come on. No. She's always into something. You gonna go get something?
I buy a tuna.
A tuna?
Like something.
Okay. But I'll give you my little spiel again since no one's talking right now. My name's Todd. I'm from America. I live in the Philippines right now in Metro Manila. That's where me and my wife and daughter reside. I've been here for a year and a half. Moved here after I got married. I'm currently going through the processing of being retired. Here's my kid acting all goofy. She's getting into stuff again. But I won't get mad about this, so. She's a baby. She's a year old and she gets into stuff all the time. She's just curious. Angeline's my first kid. We had her when she was conceived when I was 57. I'm almost 59. I'll be 59 here in a couple weeks. But I came from Colorado, USA, where I worked as a mason for over 20 years in Colorado on the front range. I did mostly commercial work. Did like big buildings, like we've done some high rise, but a lot of colleges, hospitals. Worked on a lot of college campuses. Laying stone mostly. About 90% of the work I did was stonework. Old fashioned hammer and chisel. Hammer and chisel stonework with I like doing it, but over the years it's done a lot of damage to my body, like my shoulders. I've got 2 torn rotator cuffs and a lot of arthritis in my shoulders, so I can't do it no longer. So it forced me to retire, pretty much, because I physically just can't do it. It's too painful now. I've also got back problems because of the heavy work I used to do. It was very heavy work. Okay, most of the famous is Royce and Lamborghini. Okay, that's cool. Got GRT, got a... Hi, Todd. Enjoyed seeing Angeline clapping yesterday. Yeah, thank you, Barbara. I'm just catching up. Nissan GTR. Okay, I've heard of that. Angeline is so smart. She is a smart little kid. And come on. No. Get out of there. Let me see here. I'm catching up. Can you show me the outside of your house? Not right now. Hi, Todd. Hey, hey, Barbara. Oh, Aqua. That's Isaac is back. No. No. You don't want to listen. Who is the most famous person you know? Most famous person I know. Oh, no, it's Ken. This is Ken Geronimo. The most famous person I know is the most famous person I know is Suzi Quatro. She's a music artist in England, and she's actually related to, it's my aunt. Hey Ken, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in a long time. I remember you. I got you mixed up with another name. Geronimo. I know you corrected me that before, but I'll just call you Ken. How are you doing, Ken? Geronimo sounds cooler though, because we used to have a Native American named Geronimo. He was a fierce warrior in America. I'm doing good. What grade are you in now, Ken? Are you back to school already? You're in grade 5? Okay. You're moving along. Very good. So how old does that make you now? You're in grade 7. Okay, so that would mean you're in like middle school. That means you're getting to be... Are you a teenager by now? That means you're like 11 or 12 right now, right? Wait, no, sorry, 7. You're in grade 7. Well, that's cool. Sorry about that, Barbara. I didn't catch all your things until I figured out that my screen wasn't scrolling again. So I hope you hear that. Same with you, Aman. I know you're talking about different cards. You should visit my country one day. Maybe I will. Can you show me outside of your house? Not at the moment. And I do know what a Nissan GTR is. It's a good drift car, I heard. I'm 12. That's what I thought. Mommy's making rice so you can eat. She knows that you love the rice. She knows you like the rice. You're 10? Okay. I think this is the last visit to your live. I have a new account now. My account will be retired. So what's your new account? Why are you retiring your account? Do you got new content or something? You know it's going to be harder for you to get content, so you're not going to be able to keep doing that if you want to really start doing content creating. They're raising the they are raising the requirements at YouTube, and it's going to be a lot harder get monetized.
Yeah, that's why if you start already, just keep going.
Yeah, so if you start an account that you've already got some success on, you keep going. You don't retire it. I'm just saying, because they're making it really hard now. It's not as easy as it used to be. I thought the way I had it last time was hard, but now the way they're going to do it, it's double hard.
Mm.
Like it used to be like 4,000.
Only just now, after 7 years, they changed that.
Yeah,
Because in Pika, it's just 4K.
like it was 4K watch time hours. Now it's 8K. By the way, thanks for replying to my message. Oh, no problem. That's what I do here.
Put the water over there.
That's what I do here. I don't ignore people.
Are you singing? Oh, you ruined that.
She ruins everything. It's her MO.
You ruined everything.
This account is
Honey, you want chocolate cream, come?
huh?
I'm gonna make you chocolate cream.
Okay, that's fine.
You want?
Sure. So you're making a song for your birthday next year? Ken? Okay. I mean, I'm gonna eat a little bit here, guys, while I'm talking to you. Just 1 second. I'm making a little sandwich. You're such a nice guy. Thank you, Aman. Yes, sir. Okay.
Uy,
So
what is this?
all the stuff that's happening on YouTube is going to happen in 2027,
February.
in February. Two 7/14. That's when you were born. Okay. My birthday is this month.
Are you singing? Are you singing, hon?
Yeah, I heard that.
I know. The hair is all over the face.
And my birthday is on the 21st of this month. I'll be 59 years old.
'Tasty. Let's try your hair, Angela.
I'm eating grapes. I love grapes. I can't have those right now, though. There's one of the fruits that I can't have.
Raisin.
Because you read something about it, it's bad for the blood
Too
pressure.
much sweet.
Too much sugar. But I love grapes. What kind of grapes do you have? Are they green? Are they red? Are they the seedless kind? Used to love buying those. I used to buy them all the time. They're so good. I used to eat grapes all the time. Green, and they are huge. Oh, those are the good kind. They're the real juicy ones. I love those things. I love pineapple a lot. But grapes are really good. They're good for you too if you need them. Just right now I can't eat them because of my some of my health conditions.
Oy, no.
I gotta wait till these health conditions get addressed and fixed up, then I can start eating things again. Because I can't have coffee either. You're sick?
Oy.
What do you have? Why are you sick?
Auntie Nine. Baby. Are you a construction worker there? Honey, watch this, huh? She's gonna grab this.
My dream is to be a singer, a songwriter, and a chef. Well, you can do whatever you put your mind to. So are you really getting into music then, Ken? I'm vomiting a lot lately. Oh, that's not good. Have you seen a doctor? And Ken, do you play an instrument? Do you play an instrument, Ken? Do you play like guitar or anything like that? I hope you get better, Aman. Thank you for saying that, Ken. That's nice of you. Yes, they gave me medicine. Yeah, you play piano? Okay, that's good. Have you wrote any songs yet, Ken? April's making her food right now, guys, so she's gonna have to give me a minute after she gets her food. I gotta.
You're singing.
So what you been doing, Ken? I haven't seen you in a long time. What have you been up to? How are you doing? You've been going to school? You've been doing what have you been doing? Because you haven't been on a whole lot lately with me. I have 2 songs I'm working on right now. Okay.
Hey, baby's thirsty.
That's cool. My school is just giving us assignments because it's been raining a lot. Yeah. Like a lot lately. That's getting old for me too. I don't like the rain. I know we needed it because we had a drought going on. So this is probably going to clear that drought up. We probably won't have a drought anymore. I wish this rain would go up to Colorado where my friends are at so they could get that because they need it.
And water there.
I also don't like the rain. Yeah, I don't like the rain either. I just want sunshine.
Sunshine. Where are you going, hon?
Huh?
Where are you going?
Are you ready to eat yet? I'm getting bored of it, of the rain. Me too. I've been bored of it since the first day we got it. And then we're getting all these red alerts because of the rain. It's too much. I'm also working on my voice. So when I sing the lyrics, my voice will be great. Well, that's good.
You want the rice, though?
No, I don't want no rice, honey. Thank you, though. She's getting ready, getting the baby ready. Baby's running to her chair because she knows she's gonna eat.
Oh.
That's good, Ken. Glad you're doing that. It's good for you to do that. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Back. I'm back. Sorry about that. Did you make songs? Not yet. I'm working on them right now. How are you working on them? How are you working on them, Ken? How do you do your process of writing songs? Just curious how you do it. Everybody does it a little bit differently. Some people do the music first and then they do the lyric. Some people do the lyric first and they work the music into the lyric. Just depends on how you do it, you know. Like the Eagles, like Glenn Fry, the guy that wrote the Eagles, he used to come up with lyric before they came up with the song. Okay. I like your glasses. Thank you. They're just readers, though. They're not like prescription glasses. I need to get some, though. Maybe after I get my retirement money coming in, I'll go see a doctor and get a...
Wait, sit down!
Hello there. I find it hard to have a nice flow to song.
Hey!
Do you have any advice? A nice flow to a song? Keep working on it until you find the flow. That's what you have to do. You have to find the flow. It's not something that just comes automatically. Are you playing with people? Are you by yourself? How do you do your process? I find flow easier when I'm playing with other musicians. But some people don't like that. Some people like to find their flow while they're sitting at their instrument. You know, it just depends on who you are. You know, I can do it both ways. It's a tuna fish sandwich with onions in it and some tomato on it. How are you, Aman? Says come up with one bar. Come up with one bar of music, like one melody, and build. Yeah, that's a good way of doing it. What do you play? Do you play guitar? Like guitar, I'm riff oriented. On piano, I'm more melody oriented. It depends on the. No, it's actually like a hot chocolate.
Milo.
Milo. I'm here in the Philippines, so
Ay,
that's it's like their popular drink. Violin and computer. Use Mixcraft Studio 7. Okay. Do you got a control panel for your computer? Like a keyboard? You should get one of those that minis into your computer. It makes it really easy to do stuff. I'm going to watch your live tomorrow too. Okay, thank you. You're wild, sir. we Chen. Hell of a mix. Yeah, it's kind of a hell of a mix. I'm not usually I just drink water. How are your ladies treating you? My ladies are treating me very well. Please like, please subscribe, guys, if you're new to my channel. My name's Todd. This is Island Dad channel. Where's everybody from today? We got Maldives on here and Philippines.
no, please.
Where are you from, AJ Pence? And I got Luchen. Where's Luchen from? A little crappy little piano thing is perfect. But you can buy these if you got a computer, you can buy a little, it's called a keyboard controller. It looks like a piano, and you can play right into that, and that will help you if you're going right into your computer. I'd rather show, not share my location. I'm not asking for your location, exactly where you're at. Like, what country are you from? But if you don't want to tell me, that's fine.
We're not asking of your location.
Is your wife from Philippines? Yeah, my wife is a Filipino. But I understand you need your privacy. I'm not asking you where you live. I don't tell people where I live. I'll tell them my proximity. That's about it.
We're not interested to know.
I don't want you to tell everybody where you live because it's not safe. American, okay. That's where I came from. I came from United States of America. I came from, to be specific, northern Colorado. But I'm here in the Philippines now. I'm retired and I moved to the Philippines a year and a half ago. In fact, I'll tell you the city I came from. I came from Greeley, Colorado. Where's your baby? My baby is sitting in her high chair eating right now. Please like and subscribe, guys. Double tap that screen. Give me a like. If you're not sub to me, please sub to me. I really appreciate it. It helps me out. It is free to sub to me. It doesn't cost anything. So hey Barbara, hi Todd, saw the videos of Angeline clapping. She is so smart. She is. April put up a whole bunch of new videos too, Barbara. So check out the videos. We have a whole bunch of videos of her at the playground. She's standing, walking around. So it's pretty cool to see that. We have a video of her that we haven't put up yet of her brushing her teeth for the first time. She don't got many teeth, but she's got a few. So mommy was teaching her how to brush her teeth. I'm gonna blow my nose there. But so AJ Pence, are you a songwriter? You say you do things on the computer for music, making music. I'm just saying that the controller, if you can usually buy the controllers really cheap, especially on somewhere like Amazon. I think you can probably buy them used for like less than $100. They're not very expensive, and all you have to do is MIDI it into your computer. So you'll need like what do they call it? An interface, which those aren't very expensive either. You can buy interfaces for like $40 on Amazon, and they're really handy. And that will allow you to go onto put the keyboard onto your, and then you can get all kinds of sounds. You can actually get software with different piano sounds, different instrument sounds for really cheap. In fact, you probably can find a lot of that free on the line too. They offer a lot of things like that, and it makes it easier to write music.
So cute here, baby. Let me take pictures of her.
So how's everybody? I've been on for almost an hour. Wow, time flies. April's got a lot of sewing today. She probably wants to get a whole bunch of stuff done so we can ship tomorrow, hopefully.
I don't know.
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta use the restroom real quick.
Angeline is eating lumpia. Lumpia with rice.
I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. So it's 1 hour so far. 2:16 in the afternoon. It's early for you, Barbara. You're at like 2 in the morning right now. Okay, Cam. Thanks for coming by and seeing me. I hope you have some good success. I can't wait to hear your music one day. Keep working on it, buddy. She's so cute. It's just kind of a quiet day here in the Philippines. It looks like it's kind of slowed down on the rain. Looks like it's just drizzling. I do see a little bit of sunlight behind that building. Not much, but a little bit. I'll check the radar here after my show. I'm sure April's got to get a lot done because we got to ship tomorrow, I think, right? Okay. Okay, cool. So we're shipping today. That's good. That means I get to get out of the house. I like that. Well, we're going to be out Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, though, this week. So I'm done. I'm good, though. It was good. Thank you. Angeline is over here eating. She loves to eat.
Let me see.
She's being a ham in front of the camera right now.
She loves lumpia.
So I'll try and stay on for another about another 20 minutes or so, guys. 25 minutes, I mean. About 25 minutes. Anybody got anything to say? What's everybody up to? I like talking about music, though. Wish you guys were still on here. I still got a little bit of a cold. I think it's because of the rain. Oh. So who's on right now? You see how many I had today? Only 8. Okay. Oh, sorry guys. It's my sinuses. I probably should turn the AC back on for a minute. Because of all this rain and it's creating a lot of issues. Cody. Hi Todd, nice to meet you again. Nice to see you again too. How you doing? Welcome back.
Where is this place?
What place is this?
It's in the Philippines. Why is sunny?
And why is it sunny there and not here?
Let me see, what is this?
I'm tired of this like rain. I'm doing great. I think I recognize you. Truth teller. You know me too. How do I know you? I'm Mike. Well, hi Mike, welcome back. Please sub, please like. My name's Todd. It's the Island Dad channel. I'm here in Metro Manila. Who's the only person watching? There's a few people. Sometimes it doesn't always register. It's been kind of slow today. The last couple days have been pretty good. My algorithm's starting to work again. But it's kind of slow today. I haven't had a whole lot of foot traffic through here today. But we were just talking about music earlier. You don't remember me, Mike? I don't recognize your icon, Mike. I might know you.
Know yourself.
I meet a lot of people on here. I got over 3,000. I got over 2,000 subscribers on here, almost 3,000 subscribers. So if I haven't seen you recently, I might not remember you. If you were on, you may have been on earlier shows. Just a Girl, welcome back. My Coochie's Harry. I don't sound familiar to me. Well, welcome back, Mike. I appreciate you coming back on. Some people come and go, Mike, all the time. Then I've seen people that I haven't seen in months on here, and I still remember them and stuff. And
I think she likes French fries again.
yeah.
Wanna buy you French fries, baby?
She likes to eat, mommy. The baby's over here eating, guys. It's funny. This is the first time I have been here. You know me in real life, bro. Okay. I have to go by I don't know who Mike is. It could be some, you know, a lot of Mikes in real life. I'm really obsessed with One Direction, but I'm also so late, Larry for life. So you like the band One Direction? I've heard of them. I have never heard of their music, but I've heard of them, and I know the one of the. I picked it. I don't like. I don't like. I love Lovey. Sending love and support. Sending love and support. Gina. Launchman Vlog. Bingo Warrior. Team Bingo Warriors. Is that your channel? Thank you for sending your love. I appreciate that. She keeps looking over at me. She's so cute. She's
Enjoying her lumpia.
yeah, she's liking her lumpia right now.
I should take videos of you.
Don't take videos of me.
You were doing that, so we have content for that.
The content for well, we always have content for me doing stupid stuff, because that's a regular occurrence for me. We'll go out and make some content today, maybe. We'll see.
But I need to buy plastic hat.
Yeah, we can do that. How much are you gonna buy? About the same amount you bought last time?
Maybe just a little.
How much more you need to? You should probably just buy a big roll, shouldn't you?
I send her.
Huh?
I have money out. Because it's kind of far.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not buying. I have $100.
Yeah, I hear you.
Uy!
Let's see what we got here. Anybody behind it? Nope. 73 minutes right now. I'm going to go an hour and a half today, this morning, guys. And I'll be on back later today. But right now, I got about 15 more minutes. I'll give it some time to see if we get some traffic in here.
We need to talk about our content, huh?
And me and April got to talk about our content too and stuff like that. And you look Irish, bro. I do have a little bit of Irish in me. I've also got Italian. My dad had Irish in him. Hey, you sit down. Sit down. Don't get sad at me. My little baby's just standing up in her high chair. What's your favorite type of food? I love Italian food, to be honest with you. I never get tired of that. I like pastas. Always have. What's your favorite type of food? What's my favorite? It would be Italian. What's your favorite food? But I'm kind of a foodie. I like all different kinds of food. I eat a lot of Asian food now because I live in the Philippines, so I like that too. What's your favorite food? Italian is good. How about music? What music do you listen to? I'm very eclectic on music. I love all types of music. I like classic rock, of course, but I like some of the newer stuff, some of the newer and I like rock and roll from many different from many different decades. All the way up into the '90s, the 2000s, all the way back into the '60s and the '50s. I love jazz. I studied jazz for a while playing guitar. Um,
Uy, uy,
I love country music.
uy.
My dad got me into that because my dad loved country music so much. Um, I love soul music, like old Motown and stuff like that, and I'm very eclectic. I even like a few rap songs. I do like a little bit of metal. I don't like the real big, real heavy stuff, but I do like some. I like Ozzy, things like that. Okay, I love country too. Can you play musical instruments? I play guitar. I also plink around on a piano a little bit. I used to have a studio full of music equipment. I don't have it anymore, but I used to have amplifiers, all kinds of stuff. Now I just have a few guitars, and maybe one day I'll get another keyboard or something again. We'll see what happens. Who's your favorite country? Who's your favorite country artist? Do you like old country? Do you like new country? Guitar is cool. Are you spiritual or religious? I'm religious. What kind of what's your favorite country artist? You said you like country. Do you like old country? Dolly Parton. Okay, so you like the old stuff. Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton was good. I like the music from her era. Like I like Willie Nelson. I like Merle Haggard a lot.
Look at this.
I remember Yaman. I like some of the newer but still old artists. I like George Strait a lot. I like. You want me to take her?
So tight in here.
Okay, hold on.
Bye.
I like
Wait, I need to clean this area.
You turn it. Yeah. So I like a lot of things, and like rock and roll. I love all kinds of rock and roll. I love a lot of the '60s stuff. Love the Beatles. Um, I like the Rolling Stones, but I prefer the Beatles more. Egg, hello. I'm commenting on Egg. I like to and subbed all the live. I see. Feel free to ask me a question. Thank you for coming to my my channel, Egg King. What's your favorite sport? Baseball. I love baseball and I love hockey. But baseball, I love baseball since I was a little boy. Football, I watch football and I like it because I play fantasy football. I've played fantasy football a bunch of years. Why do Americans play football with hands instead of their feet? Well, they do play with their feet too now. I mean, they're European football.
Honey, put it down now.
Put her down.
Yeah.
American football is different. So I mean, they've called it that for years. European football, it's getting popular in the U.S. It's not the most popular. I mean, NFL is way more popular than European style, and I don't know why. I think it's because the European style football is a lot slower paced than the American football. There's more action in it. You play baseball too, A King? That's cool. What position did you play? I used to play catcher and I used to pitch. That's true. Do you get angry when other people copy your ideas in life? No. No. No, because I think we all learn from each other. And I think somebody, I used to teach guys how to lay stone, for instance, and they'd follow me, but every now and again they would go off on their own thing and they'd find a different way to do it. And I'd learn from them then too. So I don't get upset at that. I don't. That's a good point. If you could travel back in time and meet a famous person, who would it be? That's a good question. I really don't know. I'd have to think about that one for a while. Because I mean, am I going to go back all the way into ancient times to where Bible characters were alive? What a coincidence! I played pitcher. Okay. Yeah, I like pitching. I used to have a pretty good curveball. But now I can't do any of that stuff. Both of my shoulders are shot. Or would I go back and meet some famous musician that I would have liked to met? There's a lot of people that I may have liked to met, you know. Who would you want to meet? That's a question. I'd like to know, who would you want to meet? You ask good questions. I like you. Do you play chess? I did for a long time, but I haven't played it in a long time now. I think my favorite game to play right now, if I'm going to play a game now, would be golf. I love playing golf too, but I don't have any golf clubs anymore. I'm kind of like starting over here in the Philippines, so I'm retired. I would like to meet Michael Jackson. That's a good one. Is money necessary to create opportunities, or opportunities necessary to get money? You need both. You need both, but you do need money. You do need money to make money. It starts with you do need money to make money. To create more opportunities, you need money to do that. That's a good question, though, too. You ask good questions. I would like to meet Albert Einstein. That would be a good one, too. I want him to tutor me. I'm still in college. That'd be good. You need both? Yeah. Do you believe that money is the root of all evil? I think money is a tool. I think money is a tool. I think if you have bad intentions with your money, it will create evil. I think people are the root to all evil, to be honest with you. But money can turn somebody evil too. So it could be. I think it does. I think it has a factor in that. I think that it does have a factor in what somebody does, what kind of decisions they make, what they do. That's true. Are you the type of person that sets boundaries early in a relationship? No. I set boundaries after I feel there's a need for it. There are times that you need to set boundaries in relationships. There's some people I'm friends with that there's no boundaries. I can talk to them about anything, and I trust them. I would trust them with my life. I'm actually visiting Philippines right now. What part of the Philippines are you in? I'm in Metro Manila. I'm in the town of Caloocan. Where are you visiting from, A King? Good questions, guys. I wish you guys came on my show all the time. Please, both of you, subscribe and like my channel. I could use somebody like you on my channel to help move things along. Great questions. And I like that. That's a good question about the boundaries, because my wife is one that sets boundaries. She sets boundaries for everybody. Trust me. I'm in Cebu. Visayas. Okay. Nice.
So without boundaries, people disrespect.
Yeah, my wife feels if you don't set boundaries, people disrespect. But that's just from her experiences in life. That's what she's had to do. I've had relationships with people that I didn't set any boundaries for, never have. My friend Todd from Michigan, no boundaries there, and he's never done anything to make me have to set a boundary. Same with my friend Kevin. I don't need to set boundaries for him either. That's true. Would you describe yourself as a controversial person? No, not at all. I'm not into controversial things. Never have been. I'm not into conspiracies and all that crap. I'm into logic. If something doesn't sound right, like I'll give you for instance, like all that Charlie Kirk stuff that's going on in the United States right now. A lot of people are questioning whether that kid really killed him or not. I'm not one that believe in. I said, show me the evidence that he actually did it, and make it. If you can prove to me that he did it, then I'll believe that. But if it's wishy-washy, then probably something else did happen, and I'm starting to believe that something else may have happened there. Because I think people try to spin narratives all the time. I still on a trip to Manila, then go to California. Okay. Is that where you're from, A King? Which part of California are you from? Or are you from a different? I'm from Colorado originally. That's where I moved from. I moved from Colorado to the Philippines. I loved Colorado. It's a great place. But before that, it was Michigan. I lived in Michigan for several years too. I was born and raised in Michigan. Good point. Have you ever tried to recreate a good situation to gain personal gain? Have you ever tried to create a good situation? No, I don't think I've ever done that. I mean, it's happened for me where I created a good situation with a person that it wound up turning out to be a lucrative situation for me too. I've never purposely tried it like in a calculated way. I guess I'm kind of like an organic kind of person that I do things organically. I let relationships grow organically. My hometown is Sacramento. Okay. Yeah, my hometown before I moved here was Greeley, Colorado. I was up around Fort Collins in northern Colorado.
Baby. No.
It was a nice place. So what What are the things you refuse to compromise on in life?
Beliefs.
My beliefs, how I believe. And it gets hard sometimes to do that because the world's kind of in a wacky situation right now. You know, you have a lot of horrible things happening on the earth today, and you're finding out more and more every day. These horrible things, you know, which is a shame. What is this? Whose is this? Let me see. Because if this is mine, you're not having it. Here. My favorite rapper is YNW Melly. What is your dream job? My dream job would have been to be a full working musician, like a full-time working musician. Beliefs are important. What advice would you give to a young person on social media? Oh, keep going at it. Don't slow down. You gotta keep going full bore. And now with YouTube changing their requirements, you need to work even harder. So I mean, don't give up though. Keep going. No, Angeline. You need to keep going hard. You gotta post every day. You gotta do whatever you can do to get past that hump. It took me 6 months to get past mine. Want me to tell you some fun questions? Yeah, sure. With reviews, is in Orange County Jail. Where's Orange County Jail? Is that in California? I'm on. Okay, cool. Who or what inspires you nowadays? My daughter inspires me now. My little baby daughter. She inspires me to want to be a better person, to be a better dad. What is your dream job? To be would have been back when I was younger, to be a full-time musician, to be a guitar player. Where is Angeline? She's right behind me. She's right here. Hold on, let me get her for you. Come here, just for a minute. Ugh. She doesn't want to be held right now. Oh, sorry, I asked that same question. Yeah, no problem. Kids are cool. Is there anything about your past that would change? Oh, a lot of things. I wouldn't have married my first wife. And I'm not saying that to be mean. I just don't think we were right for each other. When I look back at our situation, I wouldn't have married. If I could go back in time. Now this is a good question. If I could have gone back in time, I would have found the woman I'm married to now a lot earlier. If I knew if I knew where she was at and where I could find her, I would have looked for her. Who changed your life the most? My wife. She changed my life the most. That's where I'm at now. But I have had a lot of people that influenced my life. My father was a big influence. My mother was a big influence. She's so cute. Thank you so much, Amon. Cool. Would you agree that it's pointless to plan for the future because there are some things you cannot control? Yes, but you still got to plan. My uncle was a very wise old man. He says you got to plan for several things. That's the thing you got to do. You got to plan for several things because the narrative can change. Where is your wife? She's right in front of me right now. And she might come on to say hi. The background is very nice. Yeah, that's Palau and El Nido. That's one of me and my wife's favorite places. That's where we went on our honeymoon to. What is the goal you have now? To raise my daughter, to live very healthy, to eat healthy, lose my weight that I've been losing. I've already lost like 50 pounds here in the last 2 months, and I want to be healthy to raise my daughter with my wife, because I'm an older guy. I got to take care of myself. I got a lot of things to live for here. This little one right here. So I want to be around as long as I can be around for her.
She's singing.
She's singing right now, guys. Can you tell her to show you? They want to see her face. She says not right now. She's not prepared. She's still in her wake up mode. Maybe in the evening I'm on. When I go on in the evening, she might come on. She's got to get a few things done today, so we got to go out and drop some stuff off. And great questions, man. This turned out great. It kept me on longer. I'll stay on for a bit longer too because of it. How do you prioritize your goals and target in life? Well, right now we're prioritizing. I prioritize my goals based upon my family. Based upon my family, I prioritize my goals. So right now, we are working on building our channels because this is potential income for us. The more people I get on here, the more money I'll be able to make. So I'm trying to grow my channel. So please, guys, share my channel with your friends. Let them know I'm kind of a open guy here. Everybody's welcome. I'm pretty friendly. My wife's pretty friendly. It's about my family. Content's about my family. So I prioritize my things around my family there. Is it Sean? Oh, that's fine. Hi. What was your favorite game as a kid? So what are you talking about games? Like, are you talking about like sports? Are you talking about board games? Are you talking about video games? Because I was around for first generation video games. So I used to have an Atari 2600. I used to love playing that when I was a kid. Board games, I can tell you, my favorite board game of all time was Risk. I used to play Risk all the time with my brother and my friends. So that was fun. And my favorite game to play when I was a kid was baseball. I love playing baseball. I played baseball with the neighborhood kids. I played baseball in leagues. Family is important. Is it impossible to be accidentally inspired? Yeah. It's not impossible to be inspired by somebody that you don't like. They can motivate you. There's people out there that I don't like, but I recognize their genius. I mean, I can say that about musicians. I don't necessarily like their music, but their playing ability, I respect it. Like one band that I'm not crazy about is is Fleetwood Mac. I'm not a big Fleetwood Mac fan. And I don't like Stevie Nicks. Anyways, I usually just stop by. Gotta support other live streamers. You definitely going onto the best streamers wall. Thank you, A King, and please join me again. Hit that notification button when I'm on. True. Is there any video footage of you when you were very young? I don't know of any off the top of my head. I know that there was one floating around when I was playing in a band years and years ago. There was one of me playing in a band years and years ago that was on Facebook for a while. It's not there anymore. So I don't know. My brother has a bunch of family videos. I don't know if he's ever going to get them turned into when I was young. I wish I could have them so I could show my daughter. The problem is that with technology, over the years with technology, so it's hard to get some of the old things converted into a digital form now. Because people don't generally keep that old equipment around. But there might be something out there. I don't know. I'd have to ask my family if they have anything. That would be nice to have, though. I'd like to show my daughter when she gets old enough so she can see her daddy. Come on, get over here. Is it possible to have too much knowledge? No.
How did I know?
No.
Wait. Where's
Our minds are made to absorb a lot of knowledge. Special Class said hi. How are you doing, Special Class? Welcome back. Thank you guys for joining me today, man. This turned out this actually was kind of a dead day. And A King and what is it? Shawnee Gothic? Shawnee Gothic? Cool. Is all knowledge good? No. I think there's bad knowledge too. And you need to learn to discern whether or not it's something you want to put into your head. Like, I don't like putting things of violence into my head. Do you ever feel heard? Do I ever feel unheard? Yeah, a lot. I've been going through that a lot lately. When are you starting your next live tomorrow? My live tomorrow? I don't know. But I'll be on again tonight. I'm on. I'll do 2 shows tonight. I'm going to stay on here for the 2 hours now. So can bad knowledge be used for good? Yeah. Bad knowledge can be used for good because you can fight against the bad. If you have knowledge, like there's a lot of people out there that are fighting pedophiles, that are exposing pedophiles, and they're learning all that terrible knowledge and they're seeing terrible things, but they're using that terrible stuff to expose those who are hurting little kids. Because I'm just tired of everybody thinking I'm okay. And that's okay to feel that way.
Wait, hello.
I know,
Angela.
Angela, get out of there. Get out of there. I feel the same way. I'm tired of everybody thinking I'm okay too. And unfortunately, it's people that are very close to me. Good point. Why are some conspiracy theories more popular than others? Because some of them are true. Some of the conspiracy theories out there are true. but we just don't know. We don't always know what they are until people are exposed. What time is the Philippines? Maldives, it's 1, so it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon here. I'm on. It's 3 o'clock here. So there's a 3 hours difference. So if I'm on at 7 or so tonight, Hannah, hi sir, shout out from Philippines, Bahol. Have a nice day. Thank you very much, Hannah. I'm here in Metro Manila. What you mean, like the ones about NASA faking the moon landing? Yeah, I don't know about that one. I mean, people, I don't know. I don't think they had the technology back then to go there. I don't think they had technology to go there, but I think they have satellites up in the sky. I think the last thing they did when they went around the moon, the last moon thing, that was real. I think that was real. I don't know if they could actually do that back then. And I think John F. Kennedy was shot by somebody else other than Lee Harvey Oswald. I think there's a lot of things that the governments cover up. Like, I feel like I have everything in the world except happiness. Special class, I feel like that sometimes too. You're not the only one. Hey, Sora. Hi, it's me. I am now in Vietnam. Okay, well, you're a lot closer then. How's it feel being in Vietnam? Are you happy? I gotta go. I'm sorry, special class. Please come back. I'd like to talk to you some more. If you're feeling bad, sometimes it just helps to voice your feelings and let somebody just listen to you and agree with you sometimes, you know? I know it does for me. It's hot. I wish it was hot here. Right now, it's rainy. It's rainy and crappy out. Your cell phone? Remember when you said earlier that bad knowledge can be used for good? Can you give an example? I kind of did about the pedophile stuff.
Ouch.
Knowing something that's bad you can turn, because you know it's bad, you can turn it against the bad into good. Like stopping bad things from happening, you need to know about the bad first. What's my view on veganism? On being a vegan? If that's your choice of how you want to live your life as far as eating, that's your choice. I have friends that are vegan, but I'm not vegan myself. I'm not vegetarian myself either. I like to eat. I like meat. I like eating chicken. I like eating beef. So, but I don't. The problem is these people that cast judgment upon you for liking to eat chicken or liking to eat a steak, or people that are against hunting. You know, because they think it's animal cruelty, but actually the hunters are the ones that are conserving the environment. They really are. And I truly believe that. Because you have, in many parts of the United States, you have different, like, herds of deer that are starving over the winter because there's not enough food for them to eat. I think people need to use their brain more. They need to think more. Why things happen the way they happen. I'm back. Hi, I'm back. I fell asleep. You're probably going to have some jet lag there, Sora. You're going to have to get some rest. Well, this is a pleasant surprise for me. I got a nice. Yeah, I'm going to sleep now. Bye. Okay, join me later tonight. I'll be on later tonight, Sora. That's true. What are the key qualities that make someone like you successful? Being humble and kind, but don't let people walk all over you. Know when somebody's telling you a load of crap. Be discerning. To be discerning on top of that. Just because you're humble and kind, you don't want to let that become a weakness. Because my wife, she's very kind-hearted person, but she knows how to discern, and she can see through a lot of crap, and that's when she'll shut it down. Then she'll stop being so kind. Well, not that she won't be kind. She'll still be kind, but she'll put her foot down and say no. In a kind way. I'm kind of the same way. We kind of feel the same way about a lot of things like that. Please like and subscribe, guys. My name is Todd. This is the Island Dad channel. I'm here in Metro Manila. Thank you for coming in and chit-chatting with me today. I've really enjoyed this conversation. Like the last hour's been pretty awesome. Humility is good. Don't you get scared that certain traits you have can be used against you. No, I don't. Also, another thing that you need to have a positive outlook on things. I mean, negativity will bring you down. I mean, what you do is you learn if somebody tries to use those traits against you, you'll see through it pretty fast. I know I always do. I can do that, honey. So all those traits, that doesn't concern me. People are going to do crappy things anyways. No, honey. Oh, you're coming here because you see this. Hold on, guys. One second here. There it goes. Okay, positive is good. Remember, the old friend. Remember the old friend you had at school? I remember a few of them. Where are they now? I don't know where they're at now. I went to school in Michigan. I've been out of Michigan for years. So, for over over 20 years now. So I know where. I mean, I guess my friend Dino, he lives in South Lyon now. He does investment banking. Uh, I do have some friends that I do know where they're at. My friend Eric, he just bought a house in over by Milan, so I know where a few of them are. Not many though. I didn't keep in contact with a lot of friends, but I've reconnected with a few people over the last couple of years, so that's been kind of nice. With Facebook and stuff, you can kind of reconnect with some people. Hold on. I see. Remember when you said that conspiracy theories? That some yeah. Which ones are you thinking about? I think Kennedy is one of them, probably. I think the things that are going on with Charlie Kirk, there's a conspiracy going on there. Right now, I don't think that Tyler Robinson killed Charlie Kirk. I think he's a patsy. I don't know too many conspiracy theories because I don't really follow that stuff, but I think there are definitely things out there that make you go, I don't know if I believe that. I think I don't. I've heard a lot of people that know a lot of people that know a lot of people debunk some of these things, and I don't think you'll ever find out the truth about some things because powerful people are hiding it.
Uy, no. Angie 9.
I think personally, probably the moon landing was fake, just because the technology wasn't where it needed to be at that time. I think they could possibly do it now, but I don't know. I could be wrong too. I don't think about it too much.
Angie 9. Please. Please. Ah. Ay, naman. Uy. What are you doing there?
Okay, cool. Is it true that life gets harder as you get older? From my experience, yeah. And the reason why it gets harder as you get older, some of it is physical, some of it is mental. Physically, it gets harder because your body starts betraying you. So physically, like, as you start getting sicker as you get older, you have to see the doctor more often. You have to take extra precautions in your life just to survive. Emotionally, it's harder because you start seeing, you start not being able to do some of the things that you once to. Our physical problems harder to deal with, and no, I think the mental problems are harder. To me, it's the mental problems. I understand my dad. Just put it this way: I watch my dad as a strong. I consider my dad kind of like a superhero to me, and I experienced my dad seeing him become kind of like trapped inside of his own body because of his health. And now I'm at that point where I'm kind of the one thing I did better than my dad is I got out of my trade before my dad did. My dad worked until he was in his late 60s. I'm getting out of before I'm even 60. And no. I'm getting out of it before I'm 60. So I'm better than my dad that way. So I'm not in as much pain as my father was. But still the same, I still have those pains. And I'm reminded of it every day. And mentally, it's hard on you mentally. Because there's things that you think that you can still do. Like, I'll give you a for instance. Like, I watch these guys online lay brick and block and lay stone. I love doing that. I can't do it anymore. I see. What does your brother think? What does my brother think of your new lifestyle in the Philippines? I don't know. I think they think. I think they. I'd like to think that they're happy for me because I have a kid, but I don't know. I haven't talked to him in depth about it. No. Let it go.
Hello. Stubborn, no.
You don't want to listen.
Stubborn, baby.
Oh, Doug, welcome back.
Oi, dog.
Yeah, How are you? We've been talking about you, buddy. Did you get a new job or something?
I miss you here.
He missed you. I would hope my brother. That was poor choice timing for. Are material possessions necessary for happiness? Absolutely not. Same job, but had a fire and another quit. I've been picking up slack. Okay, I get it. Yeah, I've missed you, man. Me and April have been talking about you because I haven't seen a few of my moderators lately. You, Scott. Scott's been coming on a little bit more lately. Here, she's taking this. You're absolutely not. Are material possessions necessary for happiness? Absolutely not. You said absolutely not. Why not? Because it's your relationships that bring you and the way you live your life. Hold on. This kid's driving me crazy.
Oh, you don't like.
She doesn't want me on the phone.
You giving it to me again.
Okay. That means a lot for me to think about. Yeah, meet Doug here. Is it Sean Gothic TV? This is one of my moderators. He's a good guy. if you're not happy without $1, you won't be happy with it. I agree with you. I agree with you, and I've always believed that. I find more pleasure in the simplest things in life, going for a walk down the street or going for a hike in the woods, than I do um, than I do having money. Grateful Dead or Pink Floyd? I prefer Pink Floyd, but I like the Grateful Dead too. Me too. I agree with you. But I do like the Grateful Dead. The problem with the Grateful Dead to me, sometimes I don't feel like listening to a jam band, and that's all they do is jam. I like your approach. Is it better to have a small circle or close friends or a larger circle of acquaintances? I like the small circle of close friends. Then I like to also have the acquaintances too, because they eventually sometimes do become really good friends. I'm not a deadhead. I never got into them. There you go. Mom's chiming in now. I think Mom likes your questions too. You're asking some very good questions. Doug, this guy's asking very good questions here. Chime in on them. But I will say this: money is needed, but it doesn't bring you happiness. Money is a tool. I said that to you earlier. Remember? Money is a tool, and it needs to be put in its proper place. People that use money just for going out, people that go out and just money. That true does. You are being bad. Come here. Come here. Stop acting up. Connections, people who care only about you. That's true. Does the point of life get more complex the more you think about it? Yeah, I think if you dwell on it too much, it definitely it does complicate your view. It complicates your view because it's muttering what's really there. You need to. That is an individual. Money itself is useless. It's just a tool, right, Doug? I will cherish a cup made by the hands of. Oh, boo! The attitude is she's got an attitude right now. That's for sure. She's always got an attitude. She was taking it. She pulled the tape off of it, and she's being bad. So I took it away from her. And she's got all pissed off at me. She did the thing where she goes like this. I will cherish a cup made by hand for me over fancy expensive one. I agree with you. I think The simplest things I've ever gotten from people mean more to me than money. Money doesn't buy value in my mind. It makes a sense, more sensible thing. Yeah, you gotta be sensible. I guess that's true too. You said things are tools. How do you know when a tool loses its effectiveness? When it doesn't work anymore. Hey, King, welcome back. This is another one, Doug. This guy asks good questions too. I like both of these guys. They're two of my favorite viewers now. He's been keeping me busy here for a while. Bingo. It's kind of like having a hammer. Want me to ask some more questions? Of course, absolutely. No, but I mean, sometimes things seem to work, but they are not effective. Yeah, I agree. It's like having a tool that it was at one time it worked really well, but all of a sudden maybe like a cordless drill. A cordless drill sometimes works really good when you first get it, but over time you've been using it, and now the motor's not running as good, and it's not pushing the screw in, or the batteries aren't working as good as they once were. Sometimes things do lose their effectiveness. That's when you have to discern and get rid of that tool and say, okay, I need something newer now. I gotta do something different. So what can I do to switch gears? Or what can I do to make that tool more effective again? If you could meet any historical figure for coffee, who would it be? Historical figure? Noah. I'd like to meet Noah. Or a rounded off Phillips head. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they can still work, right, Doug? But they're not as effective. You're more than likely you're going to strip the stinking screw out, and then you're going to be like having to improvise to get that screw all the way in, or take it out. I need to put my charger on this thing. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna put my kid down. Mama's doing it for me. Thank you, hon. I'll take that end. There we go. But great questions, guys.
Where is it from, hon?
What's the single best advice you've ever received? My mama used to tell me all the time that you got to do without. You got to do without. You don't go. You sometimes you might want something, but you got to say no to it. And I've learned to do that. Also, my pops used to instill into me it's important for a hard day's work. Are there some lessons in life that are expensive to learn? Yeah. You know what it is? Marrying the wrong person. I married the first woman I married was the wrong person for me to marry. And that was an expensive mistake. It didn't end in divorce or anything like that, but she cost me a lot of money because she didn't care for her health the way she should have. She didn't, for me, as God gave you 2 ears, 1 mouth for a reason. Be quiet and listen. Exactly. That's a good point, Doug. Great advice. How do you know you had the right decision? You don't know sometimes. Sometimes you don't know until after it's over. And sometimes you think you have the right decision and it was and for all due respect, it looked good on paper. Everybody that you maybe talk to, maybe you talk to your wife about it, your best friend about it, and they agree with you. That sounds like a good idea, and it doesn't work. Sometimes a good idea just doesn't work. Sometimes a bad idea works. You might think something's a terrible idea. There's no way that's going to ever work, and it works. Some of the best things that ever happened to me came from mistakes. Some of the best, like for instance, artwork. I paint and draw. Some of my best artwork came from a mistake that happened to me on that piece of work, and it turned out great. I guess one is perfect, but I guess no one is perfect. Do some people make more mistakes than others around? But do some people make more mistakes than others around them? Of course they do. How do you balance working hard and enjoying life? Do something that you like to do for work. That's the secret. If you're doing something that you love for work, works great. Works great. It's wonderful. It's so fun. I loved laying stone. You know why? Because I was creative. I made good money doing it, and I was around a bunch of bozos that like to joke around all day. It made work fun. Is it ever okay to mix business with pleasure? Of course. I mix it with pleasure. I did 20 years in masonry. There's only one reason why I did 20 years in masonry. It's because I loved doing masonry. And that, to me, that was pleasure. Going to work was pleasure for me. Now I'm doing content creating, and this is a lot of pleasure for me. I love doing this. In fact, I tell my wife all the time, I wish 20 years ago I knew about YouTube and I would have started doing content creating on all my jobs. I would have been huge right now because all the shenanigans that went on at work, you guys would have been cracking up. You guys would have gotten to know people like Ben Watkins and Boo Boo and all the clowns that I used to know. The planetary parade is happening today. I don't know what that is, Kitten's dad. So why do people say it's dangerous to mix? It could be because the ones you're probably thinking about, pleasure with business, is like affairs inside of an office. Now, I do believe don't crap where you work or don't crap in the kitchen because you eat there, right? So where you work, you keep your work at work, keep your home life at home. I never mix the two. When I was working as a mason, I never brought my work home with me because sometimes I'd have a bad day. I gotta hit this. Have a good day. Thank you, Doug, for coming in. I appreciate you. I got a great one. Ready for it? Yeah. Alpha Kenny Body. Please like and subscribe, guys. I'm only going to be on for, let's see here. I think 10 more minutes. Love you too, Doug. Thanks you for coming in. What is the biggest mistake people make when choosing a job? They think about the money. It's always about the money. My brother had a good job. I can give you an experience. My brother's a nurse. He had a good job down in South Florida as a nurse. Don't mind me for a minute, guys. I'm getting some stuff. He had a very good job up in South Carolina. He took this job in South Florida as a supervising nurse. He's not happy. I can tell he's not. He's stressed out. He's making more money, but it costs more money to live where he's living. He had a better job when he was in South Carolina. You can't base it upon the money you're making. You got to follow what makes you happy. I mean, I wish I would have done something different for my job just because it was hard on my. Oh yeah, that's true. If you learn something and your brain forgets, mean it was pointless. Okay, if you learn something, then your brain forgets it. Does that mean it was pointless to learn it in the first place? No, because eventually that thing that you learned might come back because you just haven't applied it yet. There's things that I forget, and then I'll give you, for instance, playing guitar. There's techniques that I just don't do because I just don't use them, but I did learn them. And then down the road, maybe I'm playing a song and I hear that thing says, "Oh, I know how to do that," and it says, "It's like this, isn't it?" And then you start doing it, and you figure it out. So just because you learn something and you forgot how to apply it doesn't mean that it was useless. It just means that you haven't used it yet. I'm 59 years old, so I've experienced a lot of silly things like that.
Honey, this my hand.
Yeah?
Give me the pump.
The pump?
Yeah, and my machine there. See it?
It's not working.
Huh?
It's not working. It's dead. Is your pump dead too?
No, yeah.
I'm sorry, hon. I just tried to turn it on. And it's dead as. It's been nice interviewing you. I have to go now, but we will continue this deep interview on your next live stream. God bless. Thank you so much for coming back. I'm going to cut out of here too, guys, in about 6 minutes. Because I might as well get the 2.5 hours since I'm here. So if you got a few more questions you guys want to ask me while I'm here, I'm kind of getting dressed because I'm going to go with April out, and we got to go drop some stuff off at the drop-off today. She does an online business. Okay, Island Dad, I'll award you by awarding you the best creator of the year for me. I'll continue next time. I gotta go. God bless. Thank you so much, A King. I appreciate you being here too. You guys are awesome, man. Great show this afternoon. I'll try and be on again tonight about 7. About 7:30 tonight. And please join me. There should be a lot more people, and I'm going to tell them to jump into the conversation. This is really good. I really appreciate you guys coming in and doing this for me today. I like that interview process. It made really 2.5 hours go by like nothing.
What?
Who's on here? I got 20 likes too, guys. Wow, awesome. This is kind of like the best day I've had in a while.
Honey, I'll go first, son.
You're gonna go first?
Yeah.
Can you come back?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll finish this up with So who's on here, guys? Speak to me. What? You hear the baby, guys? The baby. But I really appreciate everybody coming on here and giving me likes. That's pretty awesome. Please continue doing that for me. 10 people on here right now. Who's on here right now? I'll stay on until April comes back. So it'll make my afternoon show a little bit easier to get my time. I'm really trying to grow my channel, and I really appreciate everybody being on. Hold on, guys. I'm just moving it out of my wife's way so she can get by. She's a very beautiful woman. She'll be right back, sweetheart. She's going to be right back. Again, I see you got no one to chat to decide to stay until the end. If you could just stay until a little bit longer, that'd be cool. We're in the same time zone right now. You're in the Philippines, right? Is it sunny down there in Cebu right now? I'm here. Hi, Milo. I'm in Indiana. Okay, how are you doing, Indiana? How are you doing? How's it in Indiana? Yeah, what is the skill you used back then that isn't needed anymore? For what, my work? The skills that I need, I don't use any of them now. I'm retired from that job. I don't hammer, chisel. I don't lay stone anymore. We had stormy today. It's stormy here, really stormy here today. It's been stormy here for 4 days now, Milo. Here. So I don't use my skills as a mason anymore because I can't physically do it anymore. What piece of modern technology do you think completely changed some people's work? The internet changed the newspaper. There used to be newspapers, and now the internet is like taken over, like so the internet. What else? Robotics in factories. I used to work in a factory, and one of the big things there was they were trying to automate everything to take people's jobs away. That's another thing, robotics. And I don't think they'll ever, they've tried to make like bricklaying machines and stuff like that, but they're not very effective. They're not like a human. So there's a few things though. If you could write a book about your life, what would the title be? The story of my life, probably. I'm kind of writing a memoir right now. What kind of questions would you like to call? What kind of questions would you like so I call understand more, so you can understand more? Angeline, come here. Hold on 1 second. I gotta get her. Yes. Whatever you want to ask. I'm kind of an open book there, A King. Whatever you want to ask me. I mean, you guys have pretty much you guys have pretty much hit every question under the sun. I'm kind of an open book though. How did your career shape the kind of person you became in life? Well, I learned my career because of my father. So my dad was a second generation Mason. I learned from my dad and my uncle. I learned their work ethic. So it really taught me work ethic because of what they taught me. It's just to also with doing what I did for a job as a Mason, you had to sometimes think outside the box. So you had to be like a fast thinker. I did all my own engineering on most of my jobs, so I had to engineer how things would work, how things would set, how to do it. How to hang a big piece of stone, for instance, you know. How do you do that, you know? How am I going to secure it so it doesn't move on the people that have that house, you know? So there's a lot of things like that. Hey! What'd you do? You're tired. She is really tired, guys, so I'm going to try and bounce her while I'm talking to her. I know, right? Was there any time you felt stuck? Yes. And how did you find your motivation again? There's a time, I guess, stop it. So there's a time to kind of like look at it and feel sorry for yourself. I guess kind of grieve over things. She's gonna cry for a minute, guys. She's tired. She's getting ready to fall asleep. So you gotta allow yourself to feel bad and sorry for yourself. But then there's a time that you gotta say enough is enough. You gotta shed it off. You gotta stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You don't want to be picked up. Stop. Stop. So there's got to be a time that you gotta allow yourself to feel sorry for it, but then you gotta sit down and discern why didn't it work. You gotta stop feeling sorry for yourself. You gotta pick yourself up and say, okay, this is how I gotta fix it. And I still do things that way. What is a belief about success you used to have that completely changed over time? Success isn't about the one thing I think money doesn't quantify your success. It's just a byproduct of it. If you make a lot of money over time, it's just a byproduct of it. But it doesn't give you it's not what makes you succeed. It's just part of it. She's really crying. It's okay. It's okay. What is something you I didn't really sacrifice anything for my career. You know, I fell into the career I had because my family was in the business, so I never really had to sacrifice anything. Um, I didn't get married till I was older, and when I did get married when I was older, I I regret the person I married, my first wife. I don't think we were good for each other. I think she would have been happy with somebody else, and unfortunately she passed away, and I feel bad because she she was really sad in her life. And it's not that I didn't try to make her happy. I did try to make her happy. Um, but she put too much she put too much emphasis on her children while we were married. I married her, she had 3 kids, and a lot of things happened with her kids because of people interfering with her ex-husbands and stuff. So I do feel bad for her. I think she would have been better off with a man that was, I guess, different than me, you know. Thank you for the gummy. Thank you for the gift. I appreciate that. That was awesome, gummy. Please subscribe, guys. My name is Todd. It's the Island Dad channel. I see there's 8 people on there. Please let me know who you are out there. I got 33 likes. Wow. Join the conversation. A King's asking some pretty good questions here, you know. I really appreciate that. Who was your earliest role model? My dad. That's easy. And what's the biggest lesson they taught you? My dad was my work ethic. To make money out of nothing. Sometimes he always taught me one thing, that there's going to be times when you can't find a job, but people will always need repair on their homes. They'll always need to have a repair done. So you'll always be able to find some kind of work. And I find that to be true to this day. You know, when things were lean on me, I could always find a porch to build or a chimney to fix. Something. I could always find something. So those were the best advice that my dad ever gave me. And my mom, to not go out and spend your money on foolish things. I did spend it on foolish things, but I learned from those lessons. I said, no, Mom was right. That's when I thought back. PR 391. When you look at your overall career achieved, what do you consider your signature achievement? Stuff that I've built. I get satisfaction from that. I get a lot of satisfaction from the things that I built, the fireplaces I've built, some of the houses that I've worked on. I've done some cool projects in my life that I'm very proud of. I did a project, I can tell you about one of them. I did a project in Loveland, Colorado. It was a sundial. It was 30 feet across. The dial was 7 foot tall, out of stone. I built it myself. Nobody helped me on it. I set the sundial with a topographical map of the Devil's Backbone that was right by the house that I was working on, and a compass and a GPS. And the sundial worked. That was probably one of my crowning achievements. I'm very proud of that job. I'll post that job sometime on my community. But that's what I loved about my work, is the creation of things. I worked with my hands, and I was a good stonemason. That's where my dad's live, Colorado. And that's impressive work. A moment of high corporate or workplace stress. That strategy did you? Okay. In a moment of high corporate or workplace stress, what strategy did you use to maintain focus? Oh, that wasn't hard. Hey, Amon, welcome back. What did how did I maintain my focus? I was always thinking of the next job. See, being a mason, you're kind of nomadic. Every job has an expiration date. The job's going to be done one day, so you always got to be thinking ahead of the next one and the next one and the next one. So that was kind of like that's how I focused. That's how I maintained my focus. So I was always looking for the next project. And when I wasn't getting something, that's when I'd get antsy. I'd start looking for another job. I'd go to work for another contractor. You're asking really good questions. And I kind of approach my YouTube the same way. What's my next conversation going to be about? What's my next content going to be about? I kind of do that. It's constantly looking ahead. If you could analyze your greatest professional risk, what factors led to a success? Not to be afraid. So I worked with my dad for many years. My dad was a concrete contractor. And my dad was a very small concrete contractor, but he was afraid to take on the real big jobs. The one thing I said when I went into business for myself, I wasn't going to be afraid. The first job I took on by myself was 60 tons of flagstone. I did it all by myself. It took me 6 months to do it. Nobody helped me. I did it all by myself. The next one I took on after that was over 103 tons of wall rock. And I laid all of it myself. I didn't ask anybody to help. I did bring one guy and help me build a safe on that job to build a vault. But for the most part, that was my biggest mistake, though, too. My biggest mistake was not bringing people in to help me. I could have made a lot more money if I would have brought manpower in to help me. I could have paid them, got the job done way faster, and moved on to another and done more work. So it was a double-edged sword. I learned a lot on on those jobs too. But the biggest thing is not to be afraid to take on something that is bigger than you think you can handle. See, that was the problem of my old partner. My old partner, he was afraid to take on. He wasn't afraid to take on a big job, but he was afraid to take on multiple big jobs. Wow, the biggest mistake was saying no to a job opportunity. If you were advising a young person today, how should they handle a major failure? Don't dwell on it. Part of being successful in this world is having amnesia when you need it. Stop looking back at that shit. Don't look back at it. You can't look back at it. You gotta go forward. My first marriage, in a lot of ways, I can say was a complete disaster. It ended in a kind manner. We ended kindly. She passed away, and I was by her side. But throughout the years, we had a lot of problems. And the problems was a lot. It was both of us, but a lot of it was me. I'll admit to it. But the thing is, look at those failures. Say I recognize what I did wrong, and then get amnesia and forget about it. Stop. Don't dwell on negative. Part of business, being successful at business, is to be positive. You do have to look at potential snags. That's what those old memories are for. But that's just to recognize those snags when they come up again, because they will come up again. Wow, 40 likes. Where did that come from? Wow. Thanks, people, for please sub and like. I really appreciate it if you guys would sub too. My name is Todd. Todd, this is the Island Dad channel. I'm here in Metro Manila. Okay, A King. Okay, A King out. We gotta go on a flight to Manila. Bye, Island Dad. Hope you have someone to chat with. Hey, A King, join me again later when I'll be on later around 7 o'clock. Are you going to be in Manila overnight? Are you staying in Manila for a night, or are you heading back to wherever you're to California, right? Well, jump in today if you have some time. But if not, I understand. You might want to see some of Manila. I'll be at a good trip here in the Philippines. Glad you came. Glad you came to visit my beautiful country where I live. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. I don't know. Let me see here. I'm over. Let me see here. 60. 120. I need 120. I need to stay on 13 more minutes. Is there anybody out there? Who's out there right now? Who's on here right now? Hey, April, are you still on? I got 40 likes on here. I don't know where I got them from. Are you still on here, hon? I know you're dropping off probably. Paulo. Random. How you doing, Random? Welcome to my live. I'm only going to be on about 12 more minutes, guys. But please come and say hi. How you guys doing today? Where are you guys at? I'm in Metro Manila right now, and it's raining cats and dogs. It's 4 o'clock. I'm going good. You? I'm doing okay. I had a really good live today, man. Really good live. I got 40 likes. I had a bunch of people on. I had a couple guys on here today that were asking a great conversation. Just asking questions and about careers and working and what I did for work, and it was really nice. I really appreciated that. It makes it easier to get through your time, you know. I've been on now for almost 3 hours. So about 10 more minutes I'll be on for 3 hours. Time flew. Wow. I can't believe that. Please double tap that screen, guys. Give me a like. And if you're not subbed to me, please sub. I'm in Bolton right now, and class is suspended for 3 days because heat wave is 31 to 34 Celsius. Wow, it's hot. I still don't understand the Celsius, but I know that means it's hot. Can you say man very loud? No, I can't say that very loud, Abdul, because my daughter's sleeping right next to me. She's a little baby and she's sleeping. But could you double tap that screen? Boom, boom. And give me a like. I'd really appreciate it, Abdul. And I appreciate you. But if I was on, if she was up, I'd say it loud. How's everybody doing today? That's why I'm talking a little quieter now, because she's sleeping. I don't want to wake her up. Oh, thank you so much for subbing. I appreciate it. Where are you at, Abdul? Luzon, raining, flooding, flood warning. Yeah, I know. It's been flood warning here for 3 days. Or for 4 days now. It has not stopped raining. It's getting very old and annoying. It's been raining like cats and dogs, literally. We still got to go out and get a few things for my wife, so I'm on a taxi right now. I'm hopeful I was data. Yeah, sure. Questions or puzzle games. You can do either or. If you do puzzle games, there's some people on here too that might like that too. How long have you been in live? Oh, what for as long as I've been doing lives? I've been doing lives since November last year. Today though, I'm almost 3 hours now. Mindanao, hot heat waves like waves can can this be normal? Well, we're in an El Nino year, so yeah, heat waves are going to be very possible. Is it really bad there in Manila? It's raining like crazy. Yeah, so it is bad. What is the core truth about human nature that you only fully understood later in life? The complexity of relationships. The complexity of relationships. How to communicate. It's more important to listen than it is to. I have a hard time listening sometimes. Heart. My answer is heart. Okay. That's a good answer. So what do you mean by heart, random? What are you saying there? Explain that. I think a lot of the problems I had in my first marriage was because I did not understand how to handle my wife properly. To be honest with you, we can here for a while. Yeah. Did you know kids today say August is the worst month? It's back to school and it's super hot and the only month without a holiday. August is my birthday, so I've never thought of August. And when I was going to school, August, we weren't back in school in August when I was going to school. We went back to school in September after Labor Day. So, but I would understand why kids would say that. Kids here go to school a lot longer than the kids in America did. Oh, they're going back into school in America too now, as early as August, I think. Heat wave in August can reach 30 to 40 Celsius. Wow, that's hot. I know 40 Celsius is over 100 degrees. I'm used to Fahrenheit, guys. I'm still not used to that Celsius. I gotta look it up and figure out how to think about that. But thank you guys for joining me today. I'm going to be on 5 more minutes, then I'm going to go and pee. Just wait. I'll chat to you when I'm on my seat on the plane. Okay. I appreciate it. When do you go back to California? Hey, King. Even uh, even air conditioners can't keep up. Yeah, when it gets really hot like that, it's very hard for the AC to work. Are you close to the water, random? That's the one thing that can help you. Water makes you cool. Go sit out underneath a sprinkler or something. I go back on August 26th. Okay. My birthday's August 21st. So are you going to be in Manila the whole time then? Amen. Thank you for coming back. I'm only going to be on for about 4 more minutes because I really do have to use the restroom. But but there's a lot to do in Manila. Go to Mall of Asia, go to the boardwalk, do all that fun stuff. You'll like it. Also, see if your parents will take you to the Venice Canal Mall. That's a really cool place too. A lot of good restaurants there. The Venice Canal Mall. Yeah, we're close to the beach. I want to go to the cold lake. It's just 15 minutes or 55 minutes drive. Yeah, that's what you should do. That sounds like a fun time. I'd love to do something like that. I'd love to be where there's sun right now. I'm actually going to all the things you mentioned. Okay, cool. Cool. I won't be by any of those anytime soon. But I used to go to Mall of Asia a lot. Eventually, we'll start going back down there again. Right now, we're kind of like on a budget because I'm waiting for my retirement to kick in. I got lost in the Mall of Asia before. It was a week ago. I like the Mall of Asia. It's one of my favorite places in Manila. It's a nice mall. It makes me go back and think when I was a kid in America. America used to have a lot of good malls. Hey, King, be careful because... Yeah, it's a very, very big mall, A King. But they got a lot of stuff there. Go up on the sun deck, A King. It's really cool. And you can overlook the Bay of Manila. It's really cool. I like that place. I like going up there and drinking a coffee. Oh, gotta go there. Forcing me to turn off data. They said it will interfere with the signal of the plane. Is Manila building a new airport? Yes. Yes, they are. And hopefully it's better than the one they have now. The one they have now is like, it's kind of confusing. What's your name? My name is Todd. See you later, A King. Thank you for joining me today. And maybe I'll see you a little bit later. Hey guys, I'm going to be off here in like 1 minute. So I'm going to say my little schmeal here. My name is Todd. This is the Island Dad channel. Thank you for joining me today. I was on for 3 hours, guys. That was awesome. Thank you so much. This really helps my algorithm out. I will be back on later. I'll probably do another 2-hour show. So I'm trying to get my hours back up to where I was before. Because I do have to go. I got to go with my wife. She's coming back home. She's on her way right now. So we got to go pick up some material for her, and then we got to take the baby out to do some playing. So we're going to go into the mall probably and let the baby run around. But thank you for joining me today. This is the Island Dad channel. I'm from the USA, from Colorado, and I live here in Metro Manila. Please join me again. Hit that notification button, and please like and subscribe. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.